All right. Shalom, Akyam. Shalom. This is the brother Ba'ar coming back at you again with another daily exhortation to edify the body, to edify the sheep of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah to the best of my ability. And before I start, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akim preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akim. Shalom. Once again, I'm back with another daily exhortation, and this one's gonna be a quick lesson, man. This lesson was brought to me by the Spirit, just having a conversation with the brother, man, and just uh just uh you know expressing myself, through the Spirit to the brother. And I just wanted, and then as I was reading, I came across this precept, man. All right, and it's not a particularly a new topic. It's the same topic of a lesson I've done before, but I just wanted to add to it. All right, this is Proverbs 18 verse. I'll start at 15. All right, and it says, "The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge." All right. And it says, "A man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men." All right. And this is verse 16. That's the part that that stuck out to me, man. Where it says, "A man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men." All right. And we all have been given gifts, man, by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. you know uh those of us who are ordained to be in this faith, we may have an understanding of what that gift may be, but the thing that activates this gift is the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. That's the one spirit that activates your gift, because that was the use of it. Okay, we've been ordained from the foundations of the earth to do the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. And if you're in this truth and you're a part of this ministry, okay, you were ordained to be. All right. And your gift is going to make room for you. All right. But you have to have faith. All right. You have to apply the scriptures to your life. All right. No matter what, you have to feed the sheep, you know, because in due time, your gift is going to stand out. The gift that the Most High has blessed you with. Now, there are many parts to the body. You know, as I was watching camp videos, camp lessons, or listening to camp lessons, and also kind of from time to time glancing at the videos because I was at work. But you notice that every brother in every camp has a particular gift. We're all a body. Some men are prophets. Some men are good preachers. You know, some brothers are good with the herbs. But no matter what it is, man, the spirit of the Lord unlocks these gifts in you. Because when we were in the world, those gifts, they weren't benefiting us in righteousness. All right, they weren't benefiting us in the world. We would prosper for a little bit, but no, but then those curses will come upon us. You know, if you're of the hopeful elect, then you know that there's a particular gift that is in you, even from a child. Because we're a special people unto the Most High. We're different, okay? But all of us who are ordained to be a part of this body have a particular gift, and it's not only for ourselves. Nah, it's for the body. It's for the hopeful elect. And your gift is gonna make room for you. All right, but you have to constantly endure. All right, because your gift is gonna make room for you, no matter what it is. Whether you're a good speaker, whether you're good in precepts, you know, whether you're a charity, your gift is gonna make room for you. All right, but you have to have faith. All right, you have to be. We all have to be of one mind. All right. So one more time before I move on, and it says a man's gift maketh room for him and bringeth him before great men, man. And this truth has brought us before great men, man. Not great men of the world, but great men of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man, of the Most High and His Son. Okay, the Creator and His Son. I've met great men in this truth, man. Mighty brothers in the spirit. That's because the gift that's in us made room for us and brought us before great men. All right. And when this world collapses, when this kingdom is brought down, those men are gonna be the greatest men, are gonna be some of the greatest men in the kingdom. You know, and it's an honor to be amongst these men. All right. So, Salakia, let me see. Khan, let's see. Hold up. Let me see. I do want to bring this out. Okay, Khan, I'll just bring it out. This is a precept that everybody knows. This is First Timothy. Was First Timothy 4, verse 14. But I'll start off at 12. It says, "Let no man despise you, Salakia. Let no man despise thy youth. All right, but be thou an example of the believers, Salakia. Woo. In word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity." All right, let me read 12 again. "Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers." All right, and through the spirit, man, a lot of us brothers are still, in our youth. The apostles, they are of age, man. They're men in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. But those of us, brothers as myself, you know, that are still young in the faith, 10 years is is young in the faith. All right. 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, whatever. If it's 10 or under, you're still a young man. You're still young in the faith. But the scripture says, "Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, and charity," man. All right. It says in spirit, in faith, and it says in faith, in purity. These are the characteristics that those of us who are in this faith are gonna uh, uh, the word was just at the tip of my tongue, display. But I had another word. I think it starts with an E. Um, uh, but yeah, these are the characteristics that those of us who are in this faith are gonna display. At all times, whether in the body or whether unto people in the world. Even in the world, we do it, with subtlety, but the word, the spirit of Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bashim Shah still makes us different. And those of our people that are in the world, they're going to recognize that, even if you're trying to be subtle about it. All right. The scripture says, "Till I come, give attendance to reading and to exhortation, to doctrine." All right. To reading. All right. Even for myself, speaking of myself, sometimes I get a little busy and sometimes I trick off a little time. But we have to establish balance, man. A false balance is an abomination to the Most High. You know, when you're in the scriptures, try not to be over righteous. Always remain balanced. Because we still have to go out into the world and be able to uh maneuver. We can't be over righteous. But being able to do that, you'll be able to gather information to take to your chambers and do these lessons. You know. So the scripture says one more time, it says, "Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, and to exhortation." And we were commanded to do, to exhort daily. All right. And this is what we're doing. We're exhorting daily, man. All right. We're encouraging our brothers, man, in the spirit, lifting them up. All right. Giving them words of encouragement through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shah, edifying the body. All right. Edifying the sheep. All right. And it says, and it says to doctrine. All right. And making sure that we're not going outside of the doctrine that is according to the scriptures, that is according to the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shah. The doctrine that we've been taught. All right. Because when you're in this faith for a certain period of time, you know, we're constantly rehearsing the righteous acts. We're constantly being prudent in the word, constantly toiling in the scriptures. Then you'll know if the doctrine that you've been taught is true or not. All right. But you have to be diligent in the spirit. You have to be diligent in word. All right. So Salakia. All right. And it says neglect, verse 14, the point. And it says neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. Okay, by the laying on in the hands. I forgot what that meant. I think it means like it's like your position, like taking on your position, your position of office, if I'm not mistaken. All right. But the scripture says, neglect not the gift that is in thee. Neglect not the gift that's in you, man. All right. Once again, like I said in in man, I'm flipping. In Proverbs, all right, Proverbs 18 and 16, it says, a man's gift maketh room for him and bringeth him before great men. All right. So neglect not that gift, man. I was speaking to the brother, and I said, hey man, I was like, I said, hey man, the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. The spirit is indeed willing, man. All right, but the flesh is weak. Salakia. All right. So, but who do you listen to during the time of trial, during the time, of weakness? You have to listen to the spirit. Don't listen to the flesh. Follow the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. All right. And do as commanded. All right. Endure hardness as a good soldier. All right. These are the things that we were commanded to do. All right. To keep his ways and to teach men so. All right. No matter what. All right. Keep going. All right. So let's see. I think I have one more precept or a couple more, Lord willing. All right. And this is hold up. Did I get that out the way? Yeah, I didn't even get this one yet. All right, come. This is 2 Corinthians 13, verse 5. It says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. All right. And it says, prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahweh Shah HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates? All right. The scripture says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? All right. So you know yourself, man. All right. Being in this truth, man, being in the spirit, you know yourself, man. All right. So, examine yourselves, man. All right. Know the gift that is in you. All right. All right. Salaki, I got company here, man. I would pause this lesson, but I ain't got that kind of phone. Hold on. Salakia. All right. And it says, prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Hamashiach Yahweh Shah is in you. All right. And if you're of the hopeful elect and you're in the spirit, the Lord is in you, man. All right. And you have to acknowledge that, because if you have the ability to read the scriptures, mommy, okay, fair, you see, okay, put there, you back, yeah, no problem. So yeah, man, it says, prove your own selves, man. Know ye not your own selves? All right, how that Hamashiach, how that Yahweh Shah Hamashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. All right, so consider those things, man. That you have the ability to, understand the word, man. You know, and feed the sheep, man. Establish yourself in this truth, man. Establish yourself in the body. Allow the Spirit to use you. All right, through your gift. Every brother in this faith has a gift. All right, so let me see, one of the last precepts that I wanted to bring out. What is it? I know it's First Peter's, if I'm not mistaken. Because let me see. First Peter's 4. Yeah, First Peter's 4 verse 12. All right, and it says, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you." Because in this truth, man, you're gonna go through fiery trial. To allow that gift to be on display. Because you have this trial of faith, man. It is we're all going through it for a reason. And as you're going through this trial, man, we're trimming the ways of the world out of our body, out of our spirit, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah. Allowing our light to shine through our gifts. But you have to endure. You have to endure this fiery trial, and every brother goes through it. All right, this is how you see the apostles at their level, because they've been going through this trial, man. All right, and this trial has allowed their light to shine through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shah by using their gifts. And sticking with your strong points, man. It's all we work on our weaknesses, but always stick to your strong points and what makes you good, what makes you able to perform in the body, especially in this ministry. Stick to it. A lot of us brothers have different particular spirits, but it all works together in unison because we're of one mind and one body. Whether no matter where we are, actually, we can we can be in the same spirit as another brother across, all the way on the other side of the world. You know, but I just wanted to keep this lesson short, man. It was just another daily exhortation, man, and I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakah, Kudash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akim preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.